Hi guys, this is Kat. I am in my kayak and I don't know if I'm going to go very far because I have just noticed these giant clouds. They were not there before I started setting up my kayak and putting together my kayak trailer. And they're here now, so yeah, and the waves are getting choppy. I checked the weather. It's not calling for any kind of storm. And it's not supposed to be windy. But tell that to Mother Nature. So I think I'm just going to paddle around my camp and not go far. This will just be my test run to make sure that there's not a leak. This is my first day that I've been able to go out in this beautiful lake with a kayak because my asthma's been too bad. But today seemed like the perfect day because it wasn't too hot, so I could breathe. The air quality was good, so I could breathe, and there were no waves. But now it's starting to get a little bit ripply. And even as we sit, like it was totally calm when I started inflating my kayak. And it doesn't take long to inflate the kayak, but I had to put together the kayak trailer and then figure out how to use it. And then I had to get all the other stuff like my life jacket and my bottled water and my glasses and my little safety bailer thing. Anyway, let me turn the kayak around so you can see how close I am to shore, okay? Just give me a second. Alright, so here you can see this is our property. That is my little red car, and there's our little yellow camp. And nobody is out at the neighbor's one door down, but it looks like there's people at the neighbor's two doors down. I think my neighbors next door come out tomorrow night again. They usually come from Thursday to Sunday. And my other neighbors over here, they live here year-round. Must be nice. I would love to live here year-round. So I'm not paddling at all. This is just these little waves coming up that are pushing me. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to paddle down that way and let the waves push me back. And I will pick up when we get a little bit further, but I am not going far. The wind is picking up, and this inflatable kayak, it wouldn't do great in waves, I don't believe. Like, I was in waves with it a couple times, but they weren't very big waves. So, yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. I wish I could kayak and hold the camera so you could see it. But there's no way to mount it because it's inflatable. So, there's that. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, so I am further up the bay right now. It still looks nice, but I am still concerned about that big cloud. There's a bunch of white clouds that way, but it's this one that is concerning me. Oh, my kayak's turning itself around. I'm not that far from camp. I don't know if you could see down there where that dock is with the flag. My camp is the next property over. So I'm not far. Look at all these pretty camps out here. So if I just stop, the waves will take me home. But sometimes the wind changes direction, so it doesn't work that way. I really kind of feel like the wind has changed direction. The waves are going the other way now. And can you see the way my kayak is aiming? The wind just wants to take me out to the middle of the lake. So I don't want to be that far from shore. So I am going to keep paddling. And I think we'll go that way a little bit more where there's ducks. Oh, there's a dragonfly. Hello, dragonfly. And I'll bring you back when we get close to the ducks if they don't fly away, okay? Hey guys, look at all the geese. There's so many Canada geese. So cool. Hello, geese. Hi. So, I am at the next point. And let me see if I can turn around. Hang on. See if I can turn you guys around with one paddle. Still concerned about that cloud. What do you guys think? It's the only one that is concerning me. Because it's pretty dark at the bottom. But I do want to go to that point, at least. See, right, what I'm calling a point is where that land is jutting out, where that dock is. So let's go to that point next, okay? Oh, windy, windy. My kayak's going backward. Can you feel it moving? But the waves have laid down in this bay. This bay is more protected than my bay. Just a quick video. I love this little house or this little cottage. It's lost a lot of its land though. It's right on the edge. I hope that it stays safe and that the erosion doesn't take all the land that it's on. That would be really bad. They should pile some more rocks in front. I have always loved that little house. Okay guys, we are in the next little section of bay. We passed that other point. I don't know if I'm going to make it to that next point or not. I'm getting tired. This is my first kayak, but we're going to try. Why not? So, yeah, I was just talking to a couple that have been coming out here since 1960, and I've been coming out here since 1965, and I was born in 64, so maybe 64. I have to ask my parents what year. They said I was just a few months old, so probably 64. But, yeah, the wind is picking up. And I was talking to the couple and they said those clouds are going the other way, so I don't have anything to worry about. The clouds are coming from this direction. So I was worried for nothing. Yay. So I don't know if we're going to bother to go to the next point and then turn around. We'll see. It's starting to get choppy here and we're in the bay. I don't know if you could see. Let me zoom in a little bit better. I don't know if I can. My phone is in a protective waterproof case and it's hard. So that's the end of the bay where it turns around. So we're in the, it's very protected here compared to where I am. And if the waves are picking up here, then it's probably a lot worse where I am. So we'll see. But right now the wind can just push me home. Let's zoom back out. Zoom back out, zoom all the way out. So yeah, that next point is straight ahead. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. I've come pretty far for a first ride, and I still have to turn around and go back. I'll let you know. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to have some water, enjoy this view. I'll see you in a bit. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. So I made it to that boat in the big dock, which is at this point. Actually, the point is a little bit past there. You could see where the land is jutting out. I think there's a dog on the shore. Or maybe a bear. I don't know. Let's go see what that is. All right. I'm going to head that way. Hi, guys. Okay, so I passed that point, and now we are in a little area without any camps right here. And the next point, I don't know if the camps start immediately after that or if there's another just area with only trees. You can see there's some camps down there. Let me zoom in for you. Let's zoom in again. It's not going to be very stable because of the waves. So anyway, I'm going to turn around here. Let's go back. And we're going to head this way back to where I came from. So I've been going for a very, very long time. I stopped and I talked to a really nice man who was picking rocks with his dogs. And he threw me a pretty rock. Look how pretty that is. Here, let me get it wet. Isn't that beautiful? It's got orange and black and purple. So that was my gift rock. And then I picked this rock. Isn't that pretty? And I picked this rock. And one more. I gotta get it wet. I thought this was cool because from the water I could just see it looked like an eye. Can you see that circle? It looked like an eye peering out at me. Anyway, I don't know if you could tell, but I am heading to shore and I don't want to bottom out. So I guess I should turn around and head back. We're going to head back that way. Alright, thank you for coming on my kayak ride with me. If I see anything new and interesting the other way, I will come back and show you. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so I have turned around and we've passed that one point and now we're going to head back toward the other ones. We are going not quite as far as where that land is jutting out. We're going pretty far, though. We went pretty far. Let me go in. Let me zoom in. And now that I've zoomed in, I can't see. It's too blurry. Okay, so let's zoom out. Oh no, my kayak's turning around. Anyway, we have quite a ways to go. I can't quite show you like this. The wind just wants to turn me around. Oh, I hope the waves don't change directions. Yeah, see, the wind wants to bring me right out into the middle of the lake, so I gotta keep kayaking. All right, I better get moving. So you guys, this guy was flying over, and I said hello, and he landed and came to say hi. Bye, seagull. Bye, friend. He landed right in front of me. Hey, pretty bird. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, so we are home. We're just rocking in the waves right now. A bunch of people just landed on their jet skis, and there's one more coming in. And I'm just waiting for them to all land before I get out of my kayak. So we're just drifting away from my camp. We're in front of the neighbors now. So let me paddle back. All right. Home sweet home. All right, guys, thank you for joining me on my kayak ride. I hope you liked that. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that like button, the subscribe, the notification bell, all of those good things that help as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care. Stay safe. Happy crafting, happy kayaking. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.